5 minutes and do the warm up right there, A and B. All right, nothing you guys haven't seen yet. Just finding the sides. You guys have to decide sine, cosine, tangent. Go right ahead. So trying out that warm up right now on your own. I just got to make sure that we're all good here. I don't want to find out Wednesday. It's too late. Part A, let me know what you use, sine, cosine, or tangent. Let's just get right to it. Sine, cosine, or tangent. What'd you use to find part A? Let's start off with 2. Cosine, yep. I was finding HI. I had adjacent hypotenuse. So I said cosine 54 equals 4.5 over x. We know the deal. We cross multiply. And to the nearest tenth of a mile, what do we end up getting here? 4. Good talk. How about 10? 7.7 miles. Good deal. Any issues with that part? Okay, multiple ways now. Now that you have the hypotenuse, 7.7, multiple ways you could have done part B. So I'll listen to anything right now. Again, huh? 11. What'd you do for B? Tangent's fine. All right, tangent, opposite over adjacent. So I'll go with tangent here. I'll put y. So we do tan of 54 equals opposite y over adjacent 4.5. Did anybody use sine? Because you had part A. Anybody use? You did good. Anybody use pi theta? Okay, either one would have worked. The only thing you couldn't have used obviously was cosine. And then no matter what you did, what did that side turn out to be to the nearest tenth again? 1. 6.2 miles. Did you get 6.2, Kara? Okay, I just wanted to make sure because you used sine. All right, all good. All right, so here's the deal, and I'm going to make today quick. Sine, cosine, tangent, all I've had you guys use it for is find a side of a triangle. That's it. Every time you've written down sine, cosine, or tangent and solved a proportion, it's always because I needed a side to be solved for. Can we do it for an angle now instead? And the answer is yes. All right, so today, how do I find an angle using sine, cosine, and tangent? And honestly, not much is different. Not much is different. So take a look at number 1. How do I find angle X? I still want you guys to go through the whole process with me. What's the 12 and what's the 24? Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. All right, still go through that process. So let's do that. 12, what's the X? Oh, sorry, yeah, what's the 12? Adjacent, and how about 24? Hypotenuse, so everyone look back, SOHCAHTOA, or maybe you know already. A and H, which one of the 3 ratios do I need in this problem? 5? Good job. Good talk. 13? Cosine. All right, here you go. Everyone ready? Cosine. But now what do I put in now? X. I don't have a degree measure. I'm going to put X equals, write the ratio in the correct order, adjacent over hypotenuse. So what's that going to look like? 13. What's that going to look like? 12 over 14. What am I doing? 12 over 14. Now here's where it ends. Nothing's been different, right? Cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. Usually from here, we would cross multiply. But whoa, I'll do it, and you'll see like what's going to happen here. cosine x times 14 equals 12. How are you going to solve for x? You can't divide by cosine 14 because there is no cosine 14. So does everyone see why I run into a problem when I cross multiply? So I need some other way of getting x by itself, and here it is. When you solve for an angle, only when you solve for an angle, everyone take a look on your calculator right now. Everyone see right above in blue, above your cosine button here, you have cosine to the -1. That's the inverse of cosine. That's what we're going to do. Because we're finding what angle has a cosine of 12 over 14. So what we're going to do is go in reverse. Bless you. So x equals inverse cosine of 12 over 14. We're going to ask the calculator, what degree has a cosine of 12 over 14? Yep.
Isn't it 24?
24, sorry. Thank you. There we go. All right, so I'll go with you. So we go to the calculator. I just make sure I'm in degree mode. Yep. So second cosine to get to the inverse. Fraction template, 12 over 14. 24, I know, don't say a word. $60. All right, so now I got to do inverse. I can't stress this enough. This is only for finding an angle. Finding a side, so we're still going to cross multiply. But finding an angle, we got to use the inverse of whatever ratio we need. All right, let's roll. Next one up, 2. All right, what sides do I know? I'm trying to find angle x. What sides do I have up here? 5, what sides do I have? 7, what sides do I have? 12.
Oh, opposite.
Opposite, 18. Hypotenuse. So with O and H, I'm going to use which ratio here? 9. Sine ratio. Sine of x equals, go ahead, put it in the correct order for me, 11. Good job. Hey, and even if you forget, oh, I'm just in this cross multiply mode, you're going to cross multiply and be like, I have no idea where to go from here. Oh yeah, I was finding an angle. So instead of cross multiplying, I need to take the inverse of my ratio. And we're going nearest degree if I need to. Eight when you're ready.
42 degrees.
There we go. So that's what I want to show you today is when you find an angle using sine, cosine, tangent, you got to do the inverse. All right, let's roll. Change it up on you, rectangle. Anybody remember from your quadrilateral days, how do I label a rectangle? Clockwise or counterclockwise. I never jump diagonally. So H, and again, you don't have to start there, you don't have to go there, but you can't jump diagonally. All right, KI, 32. That's a diagonal. And what else do I have? KJ, 11. However it is on yours. Find angle IKJ. Everyone locate that angle for me, IKJ. All right, finding an angle in a right triangle. I know I'm going to have to do inverse, but before I do that, can somebody identify what sides I have? Let's go 9. What's the 11? Adjacent. How about the 32? Good. So with adjacent hypotenuse, I'm about to use which ratio? 8?
Cosine.
Cosine. So cosine x, angle x, equals, what order should I put it in? 1. What order should I put it in? Cosine. Looking for the ratio.
11/32.
11/32. Oh, I'm finding an angle, so I need to take the inverse of cosine. And nearest degree, what are we looking at? 7?
70.
70 degrees. 70 degrees. Look all right? All right. Oh, I'm not going to like this next one, and that's what's going to make me really happy. The fact that you're not going to like this. Solve this right triangle. Solve a triangle, huh? Any ideas what I mean by solve it? Take a wild guess. Nate, go ahead. This is what's going to make me happy.
Find all the angles and all the sides.
Anything that's missing, find it. Yep. Find all missing sides and angles. Oh, yes, that makes me happy. Anything that's missing, let's find it. Rounding directions are at the top. You want to do the side, missing side first? How can I find the missing side? Or in this whole right triangle unit.
Put an X on the missing side.
Okay. How can I find that X?
Raising the 90-degree angle.
I never go from that. Because watch, what's adjacent then? Right? I can't, I'm not going to go from the 90. I got to go from A or B, and I'm not ready yet because I don't know the degree measure. What's up, Iris? Pi fact, done. Come on, guys. Come on. We can't forget about pi fact here. So define CA. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. All right, what's going to go in for A, B, C? You a little help here? 8, A and B.
A is 21.
Yep, or X, either one. B.
B is x squared.
The other leg, yep, and C.
And C is 25 squared.
All right, let's go to work. Remember it said round side measures to the nearest tenth. All right, nearest tenth, what do you have there? Just checking our rounding. 9?
13.6.
13.6, yep. We get x squared was equal to 184. Take the square root. All right, good deal. All right, up to you. I'll let one of you guys make the call. Do you want to find angle B or angle A? Your call. Angle B or angle A. 10? You got it. Let's go, everyone. Angle B. Now, look, you could use anything you want. You have all three sides, so you could use sine, cosine, tangent. Doesn't matter. Personally, in case I made a mistake here, I'm just going to go with what side lengths were actually given. All right, just in case I made a mistake here on this third side. So I'm going to use 21 and 25. So what would if I'm looking for angle B, what would my 21 be? Adjacent, opposite, hypotenuse. 10 again? What's 21 to be?
Adjacent.
Adjacent, how about 25? Hypotenuse, so with those two, I'm going to use which ratio here? 6. Cosine. So cosine, you could put X, I'll put B for angle B, equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And we talked today, anytime you find an angle, don't cross multiply, take the inverse. And we're rounding to the nearest degree, it looks like, for angles. $11 when you're ready, angle B. Good, 33 degrees. We're okay? Now, if I can, I want to work smarter, not harder. I don't want to have to set up another sine, cosine, or tangent to find angle A. Could you? Yes. Is there a quicker way I could get to angle A without setting up sine, cosine, or tangent again? You could. Nothing's wrong with that. I just want to work a little smarter, a little less work. How can I get to angle A a little bit quicker now? Real quick. Real quick. Again, if you want to use sine, cosine, probably not cosine, but sine or tangent, how can I get there? 180 degrees in a good old triangle. 90 was given to me. I just found the other one was 33. So the last one's got to be 57. Oof. All good before we get to finish it up with good old Big Al. All right, let's finish it up with Big Al. Hopefully that doesn't affect me. All right. Whew. I always worry about, you guys know how I feel about this, these real life diagrams. 18-foot ladder, 6 feet from the base of his house. And it leans up. All right, so we got a right triangle. The ladder's the leaning one, aka the hypotenuse. That's 6 feet. Oh, 18-foot ladder, sorry. All right, where's this 6 going to go? From the base, bottom of his house. Bottom, I know I didn't put ground. Bottom of his house. Are we all right putting the 6 here from his house, 6 feet from the house? Find the measure of the angle of the bottom of the ladder makes with the ground. Ground, bottom of the ladder. I tried to put both terms in there so we knew where to put the X. Bottom, ground. All right, what sides do I have? 9, what sides do I have? Yep. With those two, I can use what ratio? We're getting better at this. 4, what ratio? Good job. 10, what ratio? Cosine. 6 over 18, no cross multiplying. Big Al makes what degree measure of an angle at the bottom of the ladder? 11? 71 degrees. Boom. Questions? There's one question in your packet. You guys can see the rest are in the book. Please pay attention to the rounding directions. 2 of them in the book, nearest 10th on number 7 and 10. Go ahead, turn the packet over there for the one question on page 40. It deals with what quadrilateral? Rhombus. Anybody remember diagonals of a rhombus? Perpendicular. So there's your right triangles, and they bisect each other, remember. Okay? And they split the angles in half. they're drawn to. They split the rhombus angles in half. All right, let's get moving. You guys know the deal. If you finish up early, let's get a answer key out.